Holy Toledo! Are we on? Hello? Ain't nobody out there. All right, here's the problem, folks. There was a stream set up on the old computer, and it was the camera wouldn't work. So we're on from JJD Sports 2012. Thank you for letting me know that you see me, you hear me. Hang tight. What did I do with my pipe? I want to smoke a pipe. Who wants to smoke a pipe with me? All right. Found a pipe. What am I going to smoke? You know what I think I'm going to smoke? I'm going to smoke. You know what I want to smoke? I'm going to smoke some HGL. HGL from Lane Limited. And I'm going to just take a couple minutes, folks, to give some people time to get online. Good afternoon, David. Let me pack a pipe. I should have had all this done, but I was fighting with the computer, and it was winning. So there was a live stream set up to go at 3 o'clock, and right now it says due to some technical difficulties with the old computer, please search the Padre Piper channel for the actual live stream beginning at 3 p.m. And as I was fumbling, the church bell started ringing 3 o'clock, and I thought, oh my goodness gracious. So, hello there, Bob. Again, just giving a couple moments for some folks to come online since there was that discombobulation. Totally my fault. What do I know about technology? You see this? That doesn't mean I know anything about technology. I can give you a good sermon. I can throw some water on you if you want to be baptized. I can throw some rice your way if you want me to marry you. And I can throw some dirt on you if you're dead and you want me to bury you. Comes to doing the technology thing, not so much. Not so much. Let me see if I can adjust this just a little bit. All right. This whole thing's gonna come tumbling down. This is the official name for this is a gizmo. I got this gizmo on Amazon, and it wasn't very expensive. What it is a little plastic gizmo. It holds a miniature Bic. You know those little Bics that are about, I don't know, an inch and a half. And it holds some of this here, what do you call this stuff? Hemp. I'm smoking hemp. That just doesn't come out right, huh? And look at this. It allows you to light your pipe. Now, ain't that great? Now, okay. What are you guys smoking? So, I am smoking some HGL because it's the holidays. And I think HGL stands for Holiday Goodies from Lane. I just made that up. Of course, that's not really what it stands for. Burley #1 from the Piping Pirate. Piping Pirate, thank you, sir, for that email you sent me. My apologies for not yet responding. Autumn Evening in the... You know, Donald Hughes, I was about to go with some Autumn Evening. Pirate Cake from, these fade so quickly. Holiday Spirit, Bob Barnes, you have good taste, my friend. I have another iPhone around here. I should find it. It's in my pocket. And I think that's going to allow me to read this stuff a little better. Somebody got some Haunted Bookshop, sorry, going on. Crown Achievement from Frank. Artisan's Blend from Ashton's. Let's see, we got Marble Cake. Finished up a bowl of McClellan's Christmas 2013. Curmudgeon Piper. You're rocking the house. Bob says thanks. You bet. David Morgan's doing some GLP's Westminster. McBaron Scottish Mixture for... it faded on me. Yeah, Louisiana, Texas Piper Lane 1Q. I missed somebody before that. Guys, let me see if I can pull this up over here, and I might be able to read it a little easier. But you know what that's going to do? That's going to require me to find my own live feed. Look at that. Is that not like the worst, what do you call that, thumbnail right there? That was, I made a fancy thumbnail and everything for this very video, which is the live stream on Black Friday for the 2018 BriarReport.com giveaway. You know, I'm under fluorescent lighting and it's making me look all washed out. What happens if I turn the lights off? Is that better? How about if I open the blinds a little? Don't go nowhere. I just walked across the office. It's kind of an overcast day over here where I am. But I do think this is a warmer, cozier look. You get a little glance of some of my books anyway in the back shot here, and what's showing up over here. Some little candles, one of my study Bibles. This is, I call him Safe Jesus. This came off of a casket, or what do you call it, a flower spray from one of my parishioners a couple years ago. And I always, that year, it was a summertime, and I was watching LSU in the SEC tournament, baseball tournament. And I would hold on to, I called him Safe Jesus. I didn't look at him saying, safe! And they didn't, I don't think they advanced very far that year. So we'll just put Jesus back over here and keep him safe. We got a lot of folks online. Again, let me see if I can, this is incredible. I am falling subject to my own devices. It's actually running an ad before I can watch. Goodness gracious. All right. Yeah, now I get to see all these, let's see. Some of Don says, same in Houston. Donald, I don't know what you're referring to there. I guess the weather maybe. So I'm going to use this phone to try and keep up with everything that you guys are chatting about. First off, though, I want to say a big thank you, and you guys need to chime in and say thanks too, to Phil over in BriarReport.com. I hope everybody is a big fan of the Briar Report. So let's do this. If you're online and you're chatting, I want you to say, thank you, Briar Report. Let me see those pop up. Come on, you can do it. Thanks, Phil, from Jeff the Chef Piper. Oh, come on, that's it? Alan Holden says, thanks, Briar Report. Donald Hughes, thanks, Phil, from Voodoo Review. Thank you, Briar Report. Louisiana Ted. Good, you guys are good. All right, because, you know, this is all made possible by Phil at Briar Report. So what I'm going to do today, because I think we're finally into this, we've got a fair amount of folks who are watching now, and I think you're all interested in knowing what's going on in the YTPC this Black Friday. And here is the deal. Briar Report. Phil at Briar Report reached out to me. He asked if I would help him do his Christmas giveaway, and I said, you bet your bottom baloney I would. I am touched and honored. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about what that giveaway is. And then I'm going to tell you about how you can be a part of it. And folks, let me tell you from the get-go. This is going to be, you're all welcome, says Phil at Briar Report, but I do it because I appreciate all of you. And listen, Phil, you have the best. In fact, you made the #1 spot on Padre's top 5 list of places for pipe tobacco smokers to go on the internet, because BriarReport.com rocks. So, but here's the deal, folks. This is going to be the easiest contest in YTPC history. Am I going to ask you to make a video? No, I'm not. If you want to, hey, that's cool, but it's not going to help you get any closer to winning, although it would be nice if some folks, when they make their videos, they say, thanks, Phil, over at Briar Report, and give them a shout out. The other thing you can do is just go on over to Briar Report. And if you've not been there, go check it out, because I'm telling you, it's a treasure trove of information and articles and such for the pipe smoker. We're going to make this so easy. I mean, this is going to be so easy to do. You don't need to make a video. You don't need to comment, I'm in. You don't need to do any of that stuff. Fact is, here are the rules. Basically, the rules are, there are no rules, okay? So, let me tell you what you kind of have to do. I mean, you got to do something, obviously, but it's going to be so easy to do. Now, let me say this from the outset. This was one of the last emails I got from, it sounds like Phil, like he went up in a rocket ship and we never saw him again. One of the last communications I received from Phil at Briar Report. Now, one of the most recent communications he gave me was that although there are no rules, folks, there are laws and we still have to follow the law. So you cannot have your underage daughter, granddaughter, grandson, etc. sign. Well, you can. Let me put it this way. You can have them enter this contest, and if they win, I'm just keeping it all because we ain't shipping nothing to no underage person. Y'all know the law. So follow the laws because we all have to do that. But the rules are pretty much minuscule. If you try and cheat at this, well, I don't know that you really can cheat if there's no rules. But like, let's just say you try to stuff the ballot box some sort of way, like some politicians have been known to do around this here free land of ours. You try and do that. Remember, there's no rules. So there's nothing that says we can't go in there and just erase every single one of you if you try and do that. But I haven't even told you what you have to do yet, so don't do that. Here's what you're going to want to do. But first, wait, there's more. I think before I tell you what you need to do, I want to show you what we are talking about. This, my friends, is the great 2018, I got to put my pipe down, Briar Report Christmas giveaway. And this isn't just Christmas. You may not believe in Christmas. Maybe you're Jewish and your thing's Hanukkah. Hey, this is the Hanukkah giveaway. Maybe you're Muslim. Did we do Ramadan already? Sorry, I don't know. I have a hard enough time keeping up with my own faith. All right. This is holiday. And even if you don't even have a God, you say, I don't believe in all that stuff, that's fine. We still want you to be a part of this. This is kind of, remember that Seinfeld episode? Festivus for the rest of us. So you just go ahead and enter. Here's what the winner is going to get. It's right here in my office. Isn't that beautiful? You get a box, gift wrapped with a bow. What's in it? You say nothing. We're just giving you a box. No, of course, there's something in it. So I'm going to go ahead and unpack this box and show you what's going to be given away in the 2018 BriarReport.com Christmas giveaway. You forgive me, I'm just going to call it the Christmas giveaway because that's generic enough. Holiday, you know what we're talking about, folks. And then I'm going to tell you how you can enter to win. So the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to get this box delivered to you and you're going to open it up, and what you're going to find inside that box is some beautiful red tissue paper stuffing. You can take that, you put that aside because you can recycle that in one of your Christmas gifts. See? See how smart we are here? We're giving you something very useful, right? Okay. What else is in this box? I'm going to just reach down deep. One of the first things I'm going to pull out is, look at this, some pipe cleaners. Why pipe cleaners? Because you can never have enough pipe cleaners. Somebody say amen. All right. I'm going to pull into this box and we're going to get something else going on. Did you say great to light my Pope? I mean pipe. All right. Thank you, Donald Hughes. Well, let's continue on. What's inside of this gift box that you're going to receive? Thank you for the amen, Nat McClade. Did I say that right? You're going to get this beautiful tamper. Look at this thing. Goodness gracious. Wow. And, you know, the maker of this is escaping me. Maybe Phil can, oh wait, maybe it's on here. It is, it's 8 Deco. I was gonna ask Phil to chime in and help me out in revealing this stuff. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing. It's, here's the beauty, how functional this tamper is. You see that? It's got little holes in it. So when you go to tamp your pipe and you push down with those holes and you're puffing, you're still actually able to draw air into the pipe. It's the greatest invention ever. If you don't have one of these, this is another good reason that you're going to want to enter this giveaway for Christmas to win one of these tampers. That's going to be in the box. What else is going to be in the box? It just keeps getting better, folks. You're going to receive a tin of this lovely tobacco. This is called Jolly Old St. Nicholas. This is released this year by Cornell and Deal. Some folks I've seen talking about it are really liking it. So I think you will too. And it's going to be in your gift box if you're the winner of the 2018 BriarReport.com Christmas giveaway. What else is in this gift box? It just keeps on going. I'm not even to the big part yet. Check out this little puppy. I could have used this just now as I laid my pipe down. This is, let me grab my pipe before I burn all down my office. This is a little stand. You can sit this on your desk and then you can put your pipe in there and it will rest for you. If you're not smoking a, you know, one of those sitter type pipes, you can use this little puppy. Isn't that cool? This is all gonna be in your gift box if you're the winner of the 2018 BriarReport.com giveaway. I still haven't gotten to all the big parts, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Look at this, folks. What is it to smoke your pipe with some Cornell and Deal Jolly Old St. Nicholas if you got nothing to light your pipe up with? So Phil from Briar Report has put this in there for you. This is, as you can see, it's showing up backwards for me. I don't know how it's showing up for you guys, but I don't know. It could be a live streaming thing. Again, not technical over here. This is a beautiful Zippo lighter. Check this out. I got to take this out of the box. Is it okay if I take it out of the box, Phil? I won't break it, I promise. I saw somebody said, ooh, that was Alan. Check this out. Is that not gorgeous? Zippo had these, I'm going to say they were specially made for Briar Report. It's a Merry Christmas on the pipe. It's absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to open it because it's got a seal on it and somebody's going to be getting this. So I'm just going to put it back in here. But that's going to be in your gift box. And folks, if all of that was not enough to get you inspired and ready for the holiday season and to sign up to do what you got to do to win this gift box, let me show you the last part of what you're gonna win. Are you ready? Are you ready? Drum roll, please. You get some bubble wrap. No, it's not just that you get some bubble wrap. I'm gonna go ahead, pardon me to the winner that I've unwrapped this, because I want to show you what this is. Oh my goodness gracious, I need to grab some skeezers. Y'all still with me? All right, look at this. We're gonna just cut that bubble wrap so we can get to this box. And when I pull the box out, you should get excited. Everyone should chime in and go, ooh, ah, whoa. Okay, here we go. All right, for the unveil, for the reveal. Here it is, folks. It's a Peterson 2018 Christmas pipe. Check that out. Brand new, unsmoked, unless, of course, I am not able to kind of subdue myself. No, I won't smoke it. I'm going to send it to the winner. And you know, folks, oh, look at that. All nice. Wow. Ooh, I like, whoa. Northeast Piper, UK. Love you, brother. You follow directions. Fantastic. All right. Okay. Quit now so I can win, Donald says. Let's go ahead and open up this pipe box and see what's in it. Oh my goodness, it's empty. No, it's not empty. More bubble wrap. It's well packed, I'll tell you that. All right. Peterson does a good job with shipping, no doubt about that. This is a little easier to get into though, but I'm still going to cheat just a little bit. And I don't want to cut the bag that it's in because it comes in a beautiful Peterson pipe sock. You know, there's some folks, I don't. There are some folks who, when they get a brand new pipe, they keep the box and the sock and all that stuff that it comes with. I'm lucky I can find my pipes, much less keeping track of the box and the socks and all that kind of stuff. Ah, it's nothing like the sound of bubble wrap popping. Okay, here we go. We're down to this. We're going to open this bag and you're going to see the 2018 Peterson Christmas pipe. Is that not gorgeous? Look at there. Check that out. Oh my goodness. Somebody is going to have this sitting under their tree this year. Unbelievable how gorgeous this thing is. I mean, folks, this Peterson, I'm going to tell you, a couple years ago, I was a little worried about them. They have made a turnaround, folks. This is, you should feel this. I mean, this thing just, I don't want to shove it in my mouth because somebody's going to own this. But it is, you can just feel how well made it is. You can just, look at that. No need for a filter. It's got the gold P. It's got the gold band. It's got a rusticated finish. It's just gorgeous. And inside there is, it's, you know, unique serial number for this pipe. Absolutely gorgeous. Somebody is going to win this entire gift box. And who's that? Cal Delta Piper says, just send it on over to me. I'll test smoke it, make sure it's okay. I bet you would. All right. David says, my. So what do we have to do to win this wonderful stuff? Finally, somebody asked the magical question. Here's what you got to do. You send me 10 bucks each. No, it's not going to cost you a penny. I want to put this away and keep it safe for the moment. Here's what we're asking you to do, folks. And I'm telling you, this is the easiest contest in the history of the YTPC. You don't need to make any kind of video response to me. And if you do want to make a video response to me, say something nice, for goodness sake. You don't have to write an essay. You don't have to clip coupons and send them in. Here's all you got to do, folks. And remember, there really are no rules. We want to make this super simple. So if you're thinking of something and you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, maybe this is, it's probably not cool. Just don't do it. Just do this. Go on over to briarreport.com. Look for the link for the 2018 Christmas giveaway. It's going to bring you to a page. And you're going to see my ugly mug on that page going, hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for coming by. No, you're going to probably see a little image of me or something. And it's just as simple. There's a form on the page. And it's going to ask you to enter your name and your email address. And then you're going to hit send so that you can be registered. Now listen, I know some people are freaky about entering their email address. I can promise you Briar Report is never going to spam you. In fact, what Phil has told me is after the contest is over, all that's going to get destroyed. I don't know why. I told him what he should do is harvest those email addresses and send out little notices once in a while about some cool stuff. But he doesn't want to do that. It's all going to just go away. And listen, to really keep this nice and safe and such, Phil has agreed that you don't even have to enter your given name if you don't want to. If you want to use your YouTube channel name, that's okay. If you want to use your Twitter handle, that's okay. We just got to know who you are, right? So you got to put a working email address because that's how we're going to get in touch with you to let you know that you won and to find out how we can ship the prize to you. So that's really it. I mean, I don't know how much easier it can get. And I got to tell you, Phil has just come up with a genius plan for this. It's just that simple, folks. It really is just that simple. And somebody is going to be a big winner, and it's going to be really cool. So here's the deal. You're going to have, from tonight, when Phil makes that page live, probably when this video finishes up, till December I think it's December the 6th or the 7th, I forget. Can't put the link here in the comments, but I'll have linked on homepage of Briar Report. Okay, good. Thank you, sir. And Phil, if you could chime in and remind me of when the cut date is for this, the day and time. And then what we're going to do after that cut day and time, we're going to have another live on my channel, and we're going to randomly pull the winner of this wonderful 2018 BriarReport.com Christmas giveaway. And I think that is going to be Friday, December. It's like 2 weeks from today, which is going to be the 7th. He says the 7th, I think, and I think you're correct. I think it's Friday the 7th. We will let you know what time. What you're going to want to do is make sure you're checking out BriarReport.com and checking out the Padre Piper channel, and we'll give you the exacts on that's going to be a live drawing though. So someone is getting a really cool Christmas gift on December the 7th, and we'll get that shipped out to you. Pearl Harbor Day. Who said that? That went away too fast for me to see who made that comment, but they're actually 100% right. That is Pearl Harbor Day. Let me get down to the bottom. That was Cigar Smoking Vets too. He should know that. Thank you, sir, for your service. Winner announced December 7th. Alan Holden says, that is correct. Yes. The day that shall live in infamy. Jim R. says, cool. Curmudgeon Piper says, done. Cigar Smoking Vets 2 says, my pleasure, Padre. Well, listen, folks, this is a blast. And again, one of the simplest, easiest contests ever. And I'm going to tell you, I think one of the most generous giveaways. And this is coming, folks. This is not Padre Piper, okay? Honestly, he let me choose the gifts. What a cool dude. But this is coming from Briar Report. So you got to show your love for the Briar Report. You got to go over there to BriarReport.com, the new magazine online, BriarReport.org. Go over there and check those pages out. Check out his site. Look at his sponsors too, and if you can help them out, folks, this is how we all help one another, right? So if he's got a banner on his site for a special over at, Bubba Joe's Pipe Smoking Shop, you ought to click on that banner and see what old Bubba Joe is selling, because this is how you help him out, and this is how he helps Bubba Joe out, and I'm helping him, and he's helping me. I don't know how he's helping me. Just blessing me and giving me this opportunity to do this. I don't know why he chose my channel. There's some better channels out there. They probably turned him down. No, I'm just kidding. I really am blessed. And, folks, we've got a little bit of time here. I do have a high school football game to go to tonight. But before we do that, y'all want to chat a little bit and smoke a pipe together? Because I would love to do that. Frank says, thanks to both Padre and Briar Report. You betcha. Thank you, Briar Report. Curmudgeon says, this is awesome. Phil and Padre, thanks. The thanks goes to Phil, guys. I'm just on, he just needed somebody to promote this on their channel, and I don't know why he chose me. Again, there are better, and they're better looking folks in the YTPC, that's for sure. And they're guys who know more about technology that wouldn't have fumbled the ball at the 1-inch line heading into the goal line at 3 p.m. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to light my pipe again. Some housekeeping. Boy, I'm making some smoke. A little bit of housekeeping, though. What I'm smoking is some Lane HGL, and that's a hybrid. It's, I think it's their what is it? No, their RLP6 with some Latakia thrown in there, and I'm smoking it out of this little puppy. I just love this thing. This is a Stanwell. It's the little thingy has already rubbed off, but it smokes like a charm. So I know some folks had already chimed in with what they're enjoying on this Friday evening. Cal Delta says, I'm new to the Briar Report, but I'm there. Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Padre. You're welcome, my friend. Louisiana, Texas Piper. Time to pack some half and half. That, my friend, you are going old school codger on us. Gotta love that. Louisiana, Texas Piper and I were talking a little bit last night during the Saints game. We got any Who-Dats on the line today? Somebody say Who-Dat. Who-Dat. Who-Dat say they're going to beat them Saints. Not Atlanta. That's for sure. That was quite a game, and I'm almost a little worried because you know what? You know, I'm a Saints fan down here in Orleans. I'm a little worried because Vegas has New Orleans Saints now picked to be not only going to the Super Bowl, but to win the Super Bowl. And that's like just asking for a jinx or something. And I got to tell you, this team has come a long way. The first game of the season, if you saw that, we lost. And those next 3 or so games after that, we didn't really win them. We just failed to lose them. And all of a sudden, the defense woke up. And, you know, we always had a fairly good offense with Drew Brees. And that guy, he's just spreading the ball around. I think he tied a record last night of hitting, I think, 13 different receivers this season for touchdowns. And that ties an NFL record. So if they, you know, throw some other new kid in there and he gets a touchdown pass from Drew Brees, he's going to break that record. There's debate about around here. You know, there's the folks who love Drew Brees and some folks, a tiny little minority, who don't like the Saints. I don't know what their problem is, but they think Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. So for you New England people, I like Tom Brady. He's okay. You know who I don't like? I don't like the coach. I don't like Belichick. And I don't want to tell you why. I'll tell you why. I think he's a jerk. How's that? So any New England Patriots fans on the line today? Any Atlanta folks out there? How about the Rams? The Rams are looking hot too. There's a lot of good teams this year in the NFL. That poor Dallas-Washington game yesterday, they're both like 500 or something. That had to be the most boring Thanksgiving Day game I've ever encountered. I don't know, you know, but tradition, the tradition is that Dallas plays on Thanksgiving and Detroit plays on Thanksgiving. But I just found that to be a boring game compared to what we saw last night with the Saints in Atlanta. Pittsburgh Piper says he likes the Steelers. That's not a big surprise. Joe Montana is the greatest of all time. You know what? I would have to put him up there too. He's certainly worthy of being included in conversation. Joe Montana, and you think about the talent he had with Jerry Rice. My goodness. I'm going to tell you this. This is not to take anything away from Joe Montana. Padre could have been a great quarterback with Jerry Rice on the receiving end. That was just kind of like you throw it up there and Jerry gets it. I mean, that was, and I'll tell you how I know so much about the 49ers of that era is that was before realignment in the NFL. So for some odd reason, the Saints, New Orleans Saints, were in the NFC West. So they were playing the 49ers twice a year. They were playing the Rams at that time twice a year, and then the Falcons were in that division too. And there were times, there was the strike year, we went 12-3, and we still didn't win our division because of Montana and Jerry Rice. I mean, they were kicking booty. And here's the deal. Back then, we had Bobby Hebert as our quarterback. And I'll tell you what, Bobby Hebert owned the AFL teams. I don't think the guy ever started a game where he lost to an AFL team. Had we ever been able to make it to the Super Bowl, we probably would have won with Bobby Hebert at quarterback. Those were some good times. But right now, Drew Brees is just hot. Got a split. Who said that? Well, God bless you too. I missed it. But I'm just going to keep ranting. Oh, that was David Morgan. Good to see you, my brother. Atlanta here gave up on Falcons long ago, Jim says. Why did you give up on them? Come on now. That's the thing about the NFC South. You look at that division since the realignment, and there's no consistency. One year it's the Saints, one year it's the Bucks, one year it's the Falcons, one year it's, who did I leave out there? Carolina. I mean, it's just, you never know who's going to be, and honestly, there really hasn't been a dominant force. I mean, somebody wins the division, but those teams have, and I guess that's part of the plan of the NFL. They tried to make this kind of as even as possible, with the exception of maybe Cleveland. Poor Cleveland. Oh, they'll get it together one day. Skins fan, says Curmudgeon, last night was hard to watch. It was. It just wasn't even all that good of a game, I don't think. Cowboys have a quality quarterback with, what's his name? Prescott. Dak Prescott, if I'm not mistaken, he's out of the SEC, played ball at Mississippi State, but he's from somewhere in Louisiana, not in my part, but somewhere in Louisiana is where he grew up, and I think he played high school ball. Give me college football over the NFL any day. My brother, preach it. I've got to tell you, most of the time, that's exactly how I feel. I'm only a little bit more excited. Hey there, Walter. I'm only a little bit more excited this year because the Saints are so hot. But I enjoy college ball. And I'll tell you what, for baseball, no competition. I don't know when last I sat through an entire Major League Baseball game. It's just, I don't know. It's boring. But when you get to college ball, you see strategy. You need strategy. Why? Because these guys aren't, like power hitters and power pitchers and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's good ball. Basketball, professional basketball, the NBA. Here's what you need to do. All you got to do is really tune into the last 2 minutes of the game. And that's where it's decided 95% of the time. Don't like the NBA. I don't. I think that most of those guys are just overpaid prima donnas. Who am I to talk, huh? I don't know. I do like college basketball, though. But the NBA, just not my shtick. I just like college ball. I'm with you on that, brother. I only watch football, says Nat. You watch NFL or you watch or college, or are you European and you're calling football what we call soccer or football? I don't understand soccer. I just don't. My brother loves it, and I don't understand why he loves it. It's, they'll play to a 1-1 tie. Boy, that is just, really? A 1-1 tie? I mean, let's just go watch grass grow or paint dry. I mean, that's what home and garden television's for. All right, I've got to rag on the soccer folks. Oklahoma Sooners, says Bob Bournes. You guys, I think, already know this. I'm an LSU Tiger through and through. Purple and gold. Full pad smash mouth, says Nat. Oklahoma State. Who's that? My old eyes. Gibbs rules. Oklahoma State. Briar Report. He says, we have your entry, Mr. McLeod. I don't know how you say that. You stop entry. It faded on me. That's the problem with this here. Baylor Bears from Pipes, etc. You got to like old Baylor. I want to get back to what the Philster had to say. He says, you stop entering any time now. Oh, you may stop entering any time now. Your pipe may be laying on the entry button. You are so busted. What up with that? Notre Dame, says JJD Sports 2012. Notre Dame. I don't know. I'm going to tell you the truth about my feelings of Notre Dame football, because I feel the same way about LSU baseball. I just think they get cut too much slack. Notre Dame could start the year 0-5 and they're still going to be in the top 10. It's just because it's Notre Dame. And it's the same thing with LSU. The sports writers will give an edge to LSU baseball. I freely admit it. Why? Because they're interesting, they're fun, it's a storied program. And I think that Notre Dame gets a little slack cut their way. Although I do believe last time we played Notre Dame in a bowl game, they whipped us. Oh, well, we got a new coach now. Phil says, nice try. Who is cheating trying to enter 42,000 times into this giveaway? So, anybody have any questions about the giveaway? Why don't you toss them up there now while we still have Briar Report on the line. If there's something you didn't understand, because I'm not always the best explanationer, maybe Phil could chime in if you had a question about how we're going to go about doing this. It's going to run for 2 weeks. It really is just undefeated this year, though. You're right, sir. You are right. Notre Dame's still on primetime TV no matter how bad they are. That's true. We used to have a joke. They played on NBC. We said that was a Notre Dame broadcasting company. Somebody said they just wanted to win. I think that was Donald Hughes. No questions? No questions for Phil? It really is just simple, folks. Go on over there. And again, at the end of the competition, your names and emails and all, it's going to be wiped off for the Briar Report server better than what was that called? Bleach bit on the Hillary Clinton. Oh, I shouldn't go there, should I? You know what I'm saying. He's going to wipe it out. He's not keeping any of that information. Drawing is in Padre's hands, Don. You'll have to bribe him. Oh, goodness gracious. Can I be bribed? Depends on what you're offering. Does the entry show up in the list instantly, or will it have to be uploaded? That is a technical question that Briar Report will have to ask the teenager who runs the server. I want to review every item on the Voodoo Review. I want to review every item on a Voodoo Review. Okay, I don't know what that means, but Phil may know, and he can chime in on that. Any other questions? Any other predictions on football, college or pro? Anybody got anything out there? I'm thrilled, guys. My Saints are doing well. I'm not keeping my pipe lit. It looks like Phil said he's going to upload, so I think he's going to have an ongoing list of folks. We'll keep you entered, just not so many times. Let's see. Drawings in Padre's hands. He says, I will upload them to the entry page, and I'll get them later in the week. We got yours pipe full. All right. So, yeah, it sounds like he's going to have a running tab of who's entered and such. And you can go on over to briarreport.com. You probably got a way on there you can shoot him an email, too, if you're worried that yours didn't go through or something like that. My guess is, folks, that you'll know. It'll say, I haven't tried it out because I can't enter because I'm employed by, not really employed, but it wouldn't be fair because I could just, you know what I could do? Think about this. I have the gift in my pastor's study right now. I could just shut my channel down and keep all that stuff. And then somebody's going to show up at the church and murder me. That wouldn't be good now, would it? Editor at nameofwebsite.com. That's how you get him. Editor at the name of the website. Obviously, he doesn't want to type that out because robots will go in there and suddenly he'll be getting more Viagra ads than he ever asked for. This has been a really cool time to do live. This is only my second time doing YouTube Live. I was a little bit thrown off in the beginning because I set the whole thing up. I wanted to do like an hour in advance to give people notice. And I set it up on the computer. And what it was asking for was the camera I was going to use. And so I tried hooking up a camera. It just wasn't working out right. And so what I know how to do well is with the iPhone. And therefore, that's how we got to this point where that live stream setup had a different sign saying, it ain't happening here. Going over and look for it on the channel. You are welcome, Bob Barnes. You need some Codger Captain Black for that pipe. Who are you talking to? I don't know who Jim's ranting at there. But that's I apologize for that little fumble at the beginning, but it looks like a lot of folks were able to find out where we were, where we are. I'm going to put this video up even after it's no longer live. It'll be able to be watched for other folks. And you may not want to send people because you're like, well, I don't want anybody else to know about this because it's going to hurt my chances of winning. That's not the Christmas spirit. This is all in good fun, folks, and we need to share the giving spirit. And we're so appreciative for Phil at Briar Report for setting the example of sharing this Christmas spirit and the giving spirit. I mean, it really is a tremendous box of goodies, starting with that 2018 Peterson Christmas pipe, the pipe tobacco from C&D, the lighter, the Christmas lighter from Zippo, the what else is in there? The tamper, the 8 Deco tamper, the pipe stand, the pipe cleaners. I mean, this is just a box of goodies. It's just a wonderful prize that somebody's going to get a hold of. Well, hey there, Quaker Piper. Did you miss the whole thing? Are you just coming in? You're going to have to go watch it from the beginning to find out what we're talking about. But we were talking about you. No, we weren't. I'm just kidding. We weren't talking about you. I just got an alert on my phone. Another frontal boundary brings rain. It's kind of a nasty looking day down here in Nolens. We got a cold front coming through. It's probably going to be rainy and cold at that high school football game I'm going to tonight. So I will have to dress appropriately. You know, back in the day, I can remember when I was in high school in the 80s, like, you know, my dad and his friends would sit up in the stadium and they'd smoke cigars and pipes and watch the football game. You can't do that anymore. What is wrong with this world? You know what else kind of amazes me? It's similarly related to how the world's gone crazy. That's the rant I want to go off onto now. Did you guys, you noticed all the commercials yesterday for things like, what is the Amazon, what's her name? Alexa? Is that her name? Right? And then you got the Google, and then Facebook's got one called Portal. These things you can just talk to, right? And they do stuff for you. But apparently they can listen in on you even if you're not talking to them. And here's the deal. There's a case of murder that's going to court that apparently an Amazon Doomaflachi, I forget their gizmo. I think their gizmo's Alexa. If somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, like the court is now trying to get a hold of Amazon's files because that electronic gizmo may have actually recorded the murder. I mean, that's just crazy. And then when I saw a report that said that who's that guy that owns Facebook? His name escapes me at the moment. But apparently, I would trust him. He kind of knows technology. He keeps tape over the lens on his computer camera. He doesn't want anybody seeing him and you know, walking around in his underwear or something. So, man, I tell you what, the more technology advances, the more weirdness we get to face. And that's one of the reasons, I'll be honest with you, I've said this before, it's one of the reasons why I started my website, padrepiper.com, because it will not surprise me if at some time in the future, this kind of thing happening on YouTube could be shut down. Why? Well, because we're evil, because we smoke a pipe. Lord forbid. You know, because tobacco has got it's okay if you smoke pot. Apparently, that's all the rage these days. But if you smoke tobacco, by golly, you are evil. And the man of York says that's true. Being fashionably late, it faded on me. I'm assuming he's saying my rant was true. I don't know. In my egocentric mind, that's the way I'm going to go with it. Catholic Piper, thanks again, Phil and Padre. Got to get ready for work. Have a great day. You too. That was Cal Delta Piper, my bad. Tape over the camera. Some of these comments got me laughing. Oh, man. 1984 all over again. Boy, ain't that the truth, though. Ain't that the truth. Right now, there could be government officials tapping in on this very YouTube live video. And they're probably from the FDA, and they want to know what we're up to. Well, I tell you what we're up to. We're exercising our God-given freedoms to enjoy a pipe, just like our founding fathers did. And you got a problem with that, you know, you just need to get over yourself, people in the FDA. I'm going to use that word a lot. FDA, FDA, FDA. Maybe it'll like trigger them to listen in or something. You know, you think about that, though. When the Declaration of Independence was being written, there were guys in the chambers, you know, smoking their pipes and, you know, having great intellectual conversations with each other and deciding what would be the best manifestation of democracy. You can't do that today. I mean, you know, it's just a crazy world. It's an absolutely crazy world that we live in. It's upside down. You know, tobacco has been vilified. And it's a shame, absolute shame. I've rambled, huh? How about that? Well, we're going on to about 50 minutes on this thing, and before I wrap it up, I want to again express my sincerest thanks to Phil over at Briar Report. I also want to make sure if anybody's watching, if they have any questions, that they ask them now. No time to sit and enjoy a pipe, says Northeast Piper UK. What time is it over there, Northeast Piper UK? You guys must be approaching like 9 o'clock or so in the evening, because we're only approaching 4 o'clock over here in New Orleans. But if there's anybody online who's got some questions about the how to enter, it's 9:52. It's approaching 10 o'clock over there. Goodness gracious, I'd be going, good night. If you got any questions, go ahead and ask them now. And you know, if you're watching this in replay and you have any questions, you can comment, and we'll make sure that we help you understand it. But the gist of this, folks, is it's a fantastic giveaway. All you got to do is go over to briarreport.com to get yourself entered. Really, just, I mean, there's no rules, but stick to common decency, like good YTPC Pipers. Put your name in there one time. Let's have a little fun with this. While you're over at Briar Report, look around. There's just so much good stuff there. Great articles, great content. Again, he's got wonderful sponsors. So go ahead and give them a little bit of your attention while you're over there too. If you're a subscriber of mine, I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. If you're not a subscriber, I'd be honored if you would subscribe to my channel. And if you'd click that little bell, then you'll get notifications of when I'm live or when I've uploaded a new video. So all of that would be great too. Did you have an extra helping last night for the hobo looks and yeah, I'm still got that nuevo homeless look. My haircutting girl, she's not at work until like Tuesday of next week. And Lord knows when she's going to get me in there. I'm a subscriber, says Donald Hughes, and I say thank you, my friend. I do appreciate that. Again, all I heard was no rules. Well, it's common decency rules. Again, they're all laws. So, you know, if you're underage, I'm going to keep everything and just send you the pipe cleaners, because that would be legal. So don't do that. But, you know, don't falsify entries and that kind of stuff. We're just trying to keep this as easy and as low key as possible. And this really is Phil's way of saying Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah and season's greetings and Happy Holidays and Festivus for the rest of us and whatever it is. Quaker Piper says he's 13. Okay. You might be 13 times a certain, fill in the number there. He's laughing. So this is really Phil's way of helping spread the giving spirit and the holiday cheer, and we're so appreciative to briarreport.com for all this. Underages can get the bubble wrap. I like that, Donald Hughes, and I'm going to keep the rest for myself. So there. I'm going to be doing some more videos between now and the draw date on the 7th of December, and so if anybody does have any questions, we'll use that as an avenue to get out any other information too. But it really is as simple as going over to briarreport.com. You'll see it on the front page. You'll be able to enter. It'll bring you to a page, and it's as simple, again, as putting your name. Or if you're not real comfortable with your name, you want to use your handle from Twitter or your YouTube account, channel name. All that's good. We do need a working email address so that we can, if you win, we can let you know and we can get it over to you. What about overage? Is that what that said? Oh, man. Some of these comments. I wish there were a way that they didn't fade so quickly or my screen was bigger where I could read it. Both channels, Jim R. says. I don't know what that means, but, well, I got 2 channels. If you want to check me out over on Padre Writer, my moto vlog channel, my moto ministry, that would be cool too. But I'm not quite sure what he meant by that comment. So, no questions? Everybody excited about this? I wish I could enter. I do. This is well worth winning. That Peterson 2018 Christmas pipe, that thing is just absolutely gorgeous. Didn't think this is available overseas. Northeast Piper UK. We will do everything we can to ship this to the winner regardless of where they live. There's no way we can make a guarantee that customs wouldn't get involved. But we'll do our best, You know, I don't know how you kind of hide stuff, but we're going to do our best. Wherever you may be living, we're going to try and get it there to you. And again, there are laws, but, you know, if customs gets involved as the receiver, you're going to have to work that out on your end. But if you're overseas, I would not let that bother you. I'll let Phil chime in if he thinks otherwise. But from my earlier conversations with Phil, I don't think he said that that was a difficulty. Collector tins. Is that the way to get around it? We'll put it down as collector's items or antiques or something like that. Yeah, we want to encourage everybody, no matter where you are in the world, you can be a part of it. He says, yep, that's the answer. So we'll have to remember that. If you're the winner, make sure you let us know any ways we can make it simpler to get this stuff over to you overseas, because we don't want to disqualify somebody just because they live in the EU. Or I know you guys, I'm complaining about the USA, but the EU's got their own strict sorts of pipe cleaners. That's right, it's arts and crafts. That was well said, Stoic Piper. But yeah, we don't want to exclude anybody. He said it again, both of your channels. I don't know what you're saying, Jim. Both of your channels. Don't write candy tins. The UK customs aren't that dumb. I suspect that there's probably some guys who work for UK customs who enjoy good pipe tobacco. I'll do whatever it takes to get it to the winner, no matter where you are. That's coming straight from Briar Report. So right there. He says, thank you, everyone, especially you, Padre. Well, thank you, sir. This has been a blessing. Well done. This is well done, but it's on you, Phil. You did a fantastic job of getting the website set up for this. All I did was talk about it and try to smoke a pipe and have fun with my subscribers and some fine folks in the YTPC. And I know, you know, there's no perfect time to do this. We thought Black Friday mid-afternoon would be good. Some folks may not have worked today. Some folks may have worked only part of the day. People in retail right now, I feel for them, but they'll be watching this in replay and they'll be able to get online and to get themselves entered too. You're welcome, Jim R. Very appreciative of you stopping by for the live cast. All right, no questions for Phil or Briar Report about this thing. Nobody got any questions for old Padre Piper? If not, we're going to wrap this thing up, and I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee this afternoon and finish this Lane HGL in this pipe. I think that Phil's going to get a picture of the winnings up on, hey, Padre, I love your video here, Boston. Hey, you're welcome over in Boston, Mass. You must be a New England Patriots fan and a Tom Brady fan. I hope you're not a Belichick fan. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee because I need a little pick-me-up. I won't drink it too late like I did on Tuesday night after Vespers and get a little wound up in that video. No questions. You guys made it easy. We did try to make it easy, Louisiana, Texas Piper. That was Phil's goal all along, to make this as simple as possible. And again, it's all about the giving spirit that is such a big part of the YTPC. And I think that's why so many people are attracted to the YTPC, and it attracts people with a giving spirit. Great, good night, all. Page is ready. Link on the home page is what Phil says. So it sounds like he's about ready to turn it into. Do you hear that? That is the church bells. Church bells are chiming, which must mean we're reaching the 5 o'clock hour over here in New Orleans. So I'm going to have to be signing off in just a moment, too. Again, my big thanks to Phil over at briarreport.com. Get on over to briarreport.com. My thanks to all of you who tuned in today. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I hope you had a blessed Thanksgiving. If you're here in America, if you're in Canada, you had your Thanksgiving in October. I hope it blessed you then too. My friends over in Europe and other parts of the country, I hope you're getting ready for some wonderful holy days and holidays, and that all is well with you and yours. As we head into the weekend, I don't know what you're planning on smoking. Whatever it is, I hope it brings you great joy. There's nothing like relaxing with a pipe and maybe a pint of brew or a favorite whiskey or a cup of coffee. That's what I'm about to go have. Just make it a great weekend, folks. I hope that whatever's going on this time of the year for you, as busy as it gets, that you take some time just to slow down, relax, and enjoy this wonderful hobby of ours and this beautiful lifestyle that we call the pipe smoking hobby and lifestyle, NYTPC. So I'm going to go ahead and just get this puppy signed off. Again, big shout out and thank you to Phil over at Briar Report. Y'all head on over to briarreport.com. Padre Piper, wishing you and yours God's peace, grace, and blessings. We're just one Sunday away from my Christian friends from entering into Advent. This is the last Sunday of the church year. The new year for Christianity starts next Sunday, a week from this coming Sunday. So happy New Year upcoming to my Christian brothers and sisters. And again, to all of you, happy holy days, happy holidays, and just happiness and love to each of you. Padre Piper signing off for real this time. God's peace, grace, and blessings be yours. In the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Love all of you. Take care now.